Good morning, followers. It is 6 a.m. We were supposed to have a 7:10 flight on our next bit of vacation, and it's been delayed to 1. So we're gonna do something new and jump on a couple of standby lists. I'll let y'all know what time we actually leave. Alright, update. I'm on my second cup of coffee. This one's a little bit better than the last one. We are on standby for an earlier 8:40 flight. We'll see if we get on. If not, we'll roll over to the next one for standby, and if we don't get on it, then we'll have our original flight that got delayed till 1 o'clock. So yeah, this trip is just all vibes. That's all that's happening here. I've been up since 4, and yeah, I refuse to get upset because what are you gonna do? Mess up the trip? So we're just gonna drink a ton of coffee and keep our fingers crossed. So we were not able to get on the first flight, and the second flight that we were gonna get standby on was also delayed. So looks like we're leaving at 1. Sometimes you need a mimosa at 9 a.m. I'm so tired. Hey, honey. We've had some breakfast. I had a mimosa. I'm now running off very little sleep, way too much caffeine, and now champagne. And our gate got changed to a different terminal, so we are getting in more steps. So I've lost count of the gate changes, but we're 6 gate changes, but we're on our 3rd terminal. We're headed to our 3rd terminal. My vibes are not good at the moment. They were fine this morning. Everything. The excitement, the vacation excitement has worn off. I just want to get on the dang plane. We're finally on the plane, and I'm gonna get some sleep, hopefully. Finally made it off the plane and to San Francisco. Now we're on the BART. Alright, so we made it to San Francisco, and we're about to go on an Alcatraz tour this evening, and we almost did not make it because our flight's chaos. 6 gates and 3 different terminals, and we made it. So let's go see an old prison. Maybe it's haunted. We'll find out. This crossing to Alcatraz is breezy. Look at the white caps. And there's the bridge. I think y'all can see it. It's really bright out here. All right, we are about to dock here at Alcatraz. Yeah, this will be interesting. I'm excited for this tour. What does the seagull have? Is that a fish, a frog? We can't tell. He's enjoying it though. So we are waiting for a program to start. There's a bunch of different ones at various times. I'm not going to record that because if you want to see it, you should just come to Alcatraz. But I do have to say that Alcatraz Island smells like bird crap. There's a ton of birds here, both seagulls and blackbirds, although there's not as many this year as there have been in the past. The bay is not healthy enough to support a huge population. It's probably too warm. So yeah, climate change is real. Yeah, it is absolutely interesting up here, so we're about to start this program. These were for visitation. In theory, my husband's gonna be jumping in over here. There he is. Oh, this is weird. These are the cells. And if you want to know about the guys that escaped, you will have to come learn yourself. These are the solitary confinement cells. No, thank you. Here's the inside of a cell, and I'm sorry it's really loud in here. That toilet is all messed up. There were little beds would sit right here. Okay, check out this view of San Fran from Alcatraz. Oh my gosh, it is so cold and it is so windy. And here's the Golden Gate Bridge. And yeah, that's about all you guys get because I am shivering and we have to catch a boat. But the view is worth it. And then over there in the distance is the Bay Bridge. Okay, cold. All right, we are on the ferry back to the mainland. This is our last close-up view of Alcatraz. Definitely worth coming out and doing the last tour of the day. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. And this side of the bay, where the ferry docks, isn't quite as turbulent. That doesn't mean it's not turbulent. Here's Kelton. But yeah, this was a really cool tour. I really wish we'd had more time. We actually do. Technically, we could take one later ferry, but I have been up since 4 a.m. and I have absolutely no energy left, and I just want to sleep. But this view is worth it. So, Alcatraz in the background, Kelton in the background. It's probably really loud because we're on the ferry. Okay, now that I'm not by the engine or the rudder, what the thing that turns, that moves the boat.
The prop.
The prop. Not by the prop. We really enjoyed Alcatraz. Like I said, it is really chilly here. It's like 65 degrees and super windy, cool water coming off the bay. Also, they did a short about my little, our little Charmra, and this is made by Kodak. They are essentially tiny keychain digital cameras, 1.6 megapixel. Like they're super, super small. I am now calling it my chaos camera, and I am absolutely loving it. Like a 16 gigabyte memory, mini SD, micro SD, takes like 5,000 photos. This takes video. It's not very good video, but it does have tiny speakers and mic. So the audio is really tinny, at least what I can hear from the camera itself. But yeah, this is now my new favorite toy, and it's my chaos camera. Good morning. So it's our first full day here in San Francisco, and we are starting out at the Golden Gate Welcome Center. I have been here before. I'll link the whichever corner. My last time I was in San Francisco when we rode bikes across the Golden Gate Bridge. It tried to kill me, but it was a great time. So let's go see the bridge because I can actually see it this time. Check out this view of the bridge. So I actually didn't see it from here last time. We rode across it and hung out over there at the other visitor center, which is currently closed because there's a marathon going on. Like, can you imagine running across that bridge? No, thank you. But look how pretty. Look at this. These are all individual cables. Like this is how they hold up the bridge. This is just insane. There's a video about how they built the Golden Gate Bridge that if I remember, I will link it in the description because they talk about how they actually did all of this. But this is insane. This engineering is just like perfection. This bridge is just massive. And that, I believe, is Fort Point. We're gonna try and go down there. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah, just this bay. And there's Alcatraz. This fort exists in the shadow of the Golden Gate Bridge, and it was to guard this opening that you see here. We're gonna get closer to, because this opening is what leads into San Francisco Bay. Like, this fort was to guard this opening, and actually, the part that was originally on Alcatraz, wherever it is, there it is, was also to help guard the bay before it became a prison. Clearly not allowed past here at the edge of the fort where it meets the sea, or the bay, whatever you, but here's a better look at the bay and the gate itself, where ships come through the shipping channel into San Francisco Bay. So I hope you guys can hear me. We're over here on the jetty near the warming hut that is part of this Golden Gate like historic area. And look at the gulls. These are Western gulls. That one is an adult. This guy over here though, I think he's almost an adult. He still has some gray. You can see a juvenile over there. He's all gray, or they are all gray. So I think this one's losing some of those baby feathers, so he's almost adult. Yeah. And then you can see the city here in the background. And there is the warming hut. And I don't know what the other historic buildings are. There's not really a whole lot of good signage. And of course, we have the engineering monstrosity that is the Golden Gate. So this Golden Gate National Recreation Area is a wonderful use of public space. You can see the bridge, you've got some protected areas, there's, we got an information brochure on like all the birds around. It's really pretty. Like there's some like older buildings here, which is what Kelton's taking a photo of. It's a good multi-use space. Like there's tourists, but there's also locals running. There's plenty of like locals riding their bikes and walking their dogs, and yeah, not the first time I've been here, but definitely enjoying the slower time of it. Last time we were here, we biked it, and I didn't get a chance to properly enjoy it, but I'm really enjoying it now. I've said it once in this video, and I'm going to say again, look at this use of public space. We have like park benches, we've got like the background of the Golden Gate Bridge, with a kids' play area. Up here, there's chairs and tables. The marsh area right here before the bay is a protected natural area. But yeah, like this is great. This is fantastic. I'm in love. This is what public areas should be. This is Vietnamese coffee affogato, and I am super excited to try this, so yeah, I'm gonna be wired. It is windy and breezy and chilly, and I am eating ice cream, and I'm trying not to spill it. Maybe. Shit. I didn't mean to say that. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Very, very good. So this is the Palace of Fine Arts. I think it's partly an event venue, but one of the people that work at the National Park Welcome Center did suggest it, and so we have walked all the way down here. In our defense, it was already on my list of things to come check out because, I mean, just check this out. So, let's go inside. This is so cool. Oh.
Why are we not going to
Oh my god. I cannot wait to see the rest of this. So the Palace of Fine Arts is free to visit, and this is leftover from a World's Fair. Like, oh my gosh, like, can you imagine how opulent this World's Fair was? I feel so underdressed being here in like, just like yoga pants and a regular t-shirt, but oh my god. And these, I believe these are redwood trees that just like stretch so high up above us and they ring around. Oh my god, this place is amazing. If you guys are in San Fran, do not miss the Palace of Fine Arts. Hi, honey.
Hi.
I hope you guys can hear me. I don't have my mic. We're on the way to dinner. It has been a long day. It has been a very good day. But guess what I forgot today? I forgot my sunscreen and I now look like a tomato. It's kind of hard to tell in the shadows, but maybe not that hard to tell. Like, there you go. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. I'll wear a sunscreen tomorrow. I have some, but it was like 65 degrees today. I'm in a sweatshirt. My Texas brain is like, cool, you don't need sunscreen. And that is not true. I know that's not true. The sun still works no matter the temperature. Sometimes I just forget. Hello all. I'm here to say that if you're interested in getting a postcard from any of our travels, make sure to check out my Patreon. It's linked in the description. And I'll also link it in the comments. So, best part about sending postcards is not necessarily is not sending them, it's getting some back. Like, we've had family and friends send us from Africa, from Norway, all sorts of places. So, they're fun. Good morning. Yes, I'm very sunburned. It's hard to see in the video, but yeah, there's sunburn, so I stole one of Kelton's hats. I'm not necessarily a flat brim person, but I'll take it for the sun protection. It is the morning of day 2. I crashed out last night, and yeah, you guys didn't get to see much. I was just out. That being said, we are up early because it is time to go ride the cable cars. These are the, would you say, only hand-operated cable cars in the world? He's not paying attention to me.
What?
Are these the only hand-operated cable cars in the world?
Manually operated.
Manually operated, sorry.
I don't know if there's a dude on the other end, like, cranking it.
Manually.
Bad job if he did.
It's not 7 yet. I had to toss my coffee because the drinks aren't allowed on the trolley, so... Oh gosh, I look funny like this. Okay, the hat needs to get tightened up. But yeah, anyway. So we're gonna go ride. So Kelton's in love with the trolley cars. It was a good time. I forgot how much fun they are, and like how it is public transit, and it's also kind of expensive. It's like $9 for a single ride. It's $15 two ways, but you got to think about it. These are probably really expensive to maintain, but they're such an iconic part of San Francisco. But you have to take them, and it's fun. So if you're in San Fran, I definitely suggest taking it. It's also a good way to get from the Piers up to like Union Station area. Oh yeah, so trolley cars for the win. All right, I got a story for you guys. So last time I was here, we came over here to the wharfs and we stopped at this big arch behind us. There's benches, we wanted to just sit. So I had a digital camera at that point in time with a 50mm lens. So like this one, it's a fixed focal length. And it's actually really difficult to get this whole arch in a 50mm fixed lens. So I was backing up, and I hit one of these benches, and I went completely backwards over it, like feet up in the air. It was great. I did not break the camera, and I still got the picture. I'll have to post it after this. But yeah, so I had to come back over here and see my nemesis that definitely won. Sea lions! The sea lions again, but this time from Pier 39 instead of Pier 41. Ooh, there's some really close. Let's go take a look. Look at them. I love them. They do kind of smell though, but that makes sense. They're predators. So these are the ones that have not migrated to breed. Ah! Look at all of them. They're so lazy. I love them. Although this one's my favorite. The quiet of the pier before the day starts. We are here really early, and not to participate in these things, but to see the sea lions and that kind of stuff. Look how gloriously empty this is so far. Like, it will get busy later, but it's so quiet. Well, kind of. It is the time of day where everyone is getting things ready. And I don't know, I'm loving this right now. It's a bit chilly, but it's not too loud. There's not too many people. So yeah, I'm here for the I don't know, preparation vibes, the quiet before the storm. Energy. So we're on a side quest to see the curvy road at Lombard Street because we had time to kill. This is my camera being even, my phone being even. Look at this road. Look at this road. Like, this sidewalk. Oh my gosh. Like, and you park at 90 degrees. Like, what? What? Who designed this? Who thought this was a good idea? But look at the bougainvillea. The bougainvilleas out here are like top tier. They're some of my favorite flowers, or whatever. I don't know if they're technically considered flowers. I think the petals are leaves. But anyway, they're beautiful. Anyway, let's keep climbing. I'll talk to you guys at the top. Why, San Francisco? Why? What did this poor light pole do to you? We have made it to the twisty, curvy, one-way road that is Lombard Street. This was a side quest that I didn't mind doing, but oh my god, that hill. My legs, my poor calves are not okay. But look at the hydrangeas, they're very pretty. Let's zoom in on the hydrangeas. Yeah, I'm not climbing that. Okay, well, I lied. We climbed to the top. And I have to admit, the hydrangeas are actually gorgeous, and this view is worth it. Like, you can see the Bay Bridge there. There's also some construction noise, which I apologize for. But yeah, the view is pretty. But like, we need more green here, San Francisco. We need a lot more green. So Kelton wanted to come to a Japanese stationery store here, and so we're at a Japanese center, and of course I had to find the bookstore. There's a whole Studio Ghibli section, and it makes my heart happy. We also had udon noodles at this place across the way, and they were so good. I'll put a picture. But yeah, the Japanese Center in San Francisco, really cool. Alright, so we can't come to a new city without going to a baseball game. So tonight we are headed to
The Giants and the Brewers.
and what's the name of the stadium?
Oracle Park.
So we are here at the San Francisco Metro, which we're finally figuring out, and it drops us off really close to there, so it should be fun. Who do you think's gonna win?
Eastbound, one car
Probably
J
the Brewers.
to Embarcadero Station.
I think San Francisco is windier than Kansas, and I say that not lightly. But we made it to Oracle Park, home of the San Francisco Giants. Let's hope they can pull out a win for us.
Welcome to the inside of Oracle Park. They just did the ceremonial first pitch. It is Law Enforcement Appreciation Night, and the seats are slowly filling up. All we can hope for is a good game. Also, of all the ballparks we have been to, this one definitely is the best view. I mean, look at the bay. And there's boats. That is not a boat over there. It's part of a pier. But yeah, you can see ships out there. Like, the Giants won 3-0 against the Brewers. Final pitch was the game ended at 9:08-ish. Yeah. It was a really fun game, although I did spend most of the time like looking out at the ocean. Fun game, definitely the best ballpark. The energy didn't quite meet. And so I got to come to the stadium. All right, our time in San Francisco is done. We had a great couple days. Very exhausting, but we got to see some cool stuff with Alcatraz and the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. I know I saw something yesterday and I'm totally having a brain fart. Oh yeah, the baseball game.
Lombard Street.
Lombard Street, like
Shopping.
San Francisco is cool.
As you can see, my mic died here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell so that you are notified the next time I release a video. I do have a part 2 of this trip coming out soon, and it is about Lake Tahoe and the Sierras. See you in the next video.